God damn it. Now I'm not muted. Pro streamer. Mr. Adam G. Rocco, hello. I noticed you'd snuck into the Discord. Mr. Garside, welcome. Yeah, no, I like this circuit. It's alright. No one is racing it. Like it's all going to one split only. So, I don't think the race is going to be in the dark, Stu. I think it's just going to be.
Fastest lap for Berry, 126.00.
I think it's just practice that's in the dark. You'll get used to Discord, Adam. Just think of it like Slack for gamers. That's the easiest way of thinking about it. Kind of works in the same way. Yeah, long session and dusky practice. That's the one. Because this circuit's not even optimised for night
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Because it has no night lighting.
Pit exit looks clear.
It was quite fun at night. Evening, Glyn. How you doing? Oh my God. You and Adam, you know each other from the No Rice days. This is like a No Rice reunion in chat.
That's a new fastest lap for Berry, 125.60.
We're going to go do some racing. So fun fact, everybody, that it's basically Adam G. Rocco's fault that I'm doing this in a way, because he lent me the PC that I first did iRacing on, because I didn't have a PC. I was only sim racing on my PlayStation, and he lent me a PC to give it a go. It is indeed, Glyn. Thought they'd improved loading times in the recent update. Did someone even hold you, cheeky bastard? Well, I'd be more impressed with Adam if your dad's doing iRacing. That would.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
In a post van. Whoa. Let's not do that. Yeah, it does look a bit apocalyptic. Apocalyptic, can't say that today. Shite. We'll just stick with shite. End of the world. Trying to do some qualification laps and not bounce it off the wall.
The exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
Oh,
Alright, Nick,
this one's
we've
clearly
got
gone
2
to,
laps to get the job done, mate.
I'm guessing this is 2 splits, this race. Of course, doing that on the outlap is not the way to do it. Alright, let's be more sensible.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Of course the track's clear, Jim. It's qualifying on my own. Just lay off the sauce, dude. There's no bottom splits, dude. This might be 2 splits actually, but I was having a look earlier and pretty much every race today has been 1 split only. Some of them haven't even gone official. Oh, for God's sake. I'm just going to keep going and just settle out. I don't care at this point. Oh no, the car's really screwed. This is going to be a fun race, this.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
I haven't made it round a lap yet. We've got 5 minutes left to set a lap. Right, let's set a lap. Notice that nobody else has currently set a lap either, according to the time chart. Oh, someone's put one in. So if you touch a wall, your qualifying lap will not count. So we're being very careful not to touch a wall. Let's at least get a lap in.
P4. New fastest lap for Gonzalez on 30.03.
What's the instant limit? 17 for a drive through, then 25 for a DQ, I think. Sounds about right. There we go. P3. Not the best. Not the worst. Yeah, there'll be some DQ. Well, it's going to be carnage, frankly. That's what it's going to be. They've changed the track since it was first released as well. Because the original release that I raced on a few seasons ago, the prototype version, after they scanned it and did it virtually for
That's the
NASCAR,
end of the session, P3.
and then they've made some tweaks based on what they're actually really running in NASCAR. Yeah, agreed, Stu. It's definitely a keep out of trouble race. How good am I at that though? Pretty poor, if we're honest. Safest place is pole, Adam. Get out of the way then. By the way, did you see that I've modified the C5? I posted a video on Facebook. It now goes quite a lot faster. It's very funny. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Also terrifying. I forgot to set up my look left and look right because iRacing Sonic Typical doesn't update, deletes all my all my button assignments, and I no longer have my look left, look right. So I must remember to fix that before the next race. Come on, let's go. 17 laps.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 26 Celsius. P3, 17 laps. Okay, Nick, get ready. Green, let's go, let's go.
Car left, on your right, clear right.
Well, immediately bowled into turn 1, unsurprising. Car seems... yeah, Boogler, that's pretty much exactly it, right, mate?
Disappointing start. Let's get those places back.
Yeah, I'll try, Jim. Right, there's one back.
Sixth place. Sector 3 time is fast.
Give the wall a little kiss there. Yeah, we'll watch that on the replay in a bit, Boogler. That was pretty funny.
The leader has just done a 129.22. P6, that lap was a 129.12. Well done, Nick. Nice move, mate.
Concentration levels quite high on this circuit, if I'm honest. So probably not going to be the chattiest of weeks. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of leaning as well.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Car left, clear left.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.6.
Can't remember which button's my sorry
Leader
button.
has just done a 127.75. P5. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Yeah, this is a really difficult circuit, right? Because if you're carrying a lot more speed than the guy in front of you, it's very difficult to apply any more brake pressure because it's so bumpy. You just lock up and fire them off, which is kind of not what you want.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Oh, I've done it again.
Fucking awesome move, mate.
I mean, it wasn't an awesome move, it was a terrible move.
E4.
Oh, I've got the radio turned off, so I can't hear him. I can't hear the guy giving me grief on the radio chatter. I imagine it's probably pretty horrendous and not suitable for young ears.
The gap behind is now 0.7. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
That's alright, you got it back.
The leader's just done a 127.28. The gap ahead is now 5.1 seconds. P6.
God, we're not even halfway yet. We're 1/3 distance.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.1 seconds.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of track furniture to use for brake markers, that is true. This is the hardest corner because if you stuff it up, you end up like rolling right down that little hill and into the wall. Well, I'm kind of holding station. Not a very exciting race, is it?
B6.
I think my car might be a bit bent.
Okay, Nick, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.2 seconds.
Good evening, Mr. Slipper of Diffs.
We're halfway through. We estimate 9.
God, how can we only be halfway?
You've just done a 128.58. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2.
Tyres are starting to feel a little second-hand.
almost there, 129.00.
Put a bit of brake bias to the rear.
The gap in front is now 3.1. The gap behind is now 7.6.
Oh, Nick, don't read chat. It's like the worst place to do it. I mean, yes, we are. I love this circuit. It's got a great flow to it. Racing's really hard.
On your left. Clear left.
Black flag will need to pit to serve this penalty.
Ah.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Is it a stop and go or is it a drive through?
Come on, Nick. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Can you remember? I don't know how to move my flag. I really need to learn how to do that because my flag signal's behind my thing. So I've got no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Engage limiter. Box in for 130 metres. $100 metres. 50 metres.
forgot I was changing tyres.
Come in to serve this penalty in the next 2 laps.
No, everything's not turned off. Race is in the bin.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Yellow flag. Watch out. Haynes is now leading. Blue flag.
Feels good on fresh boots though. Oh,
Blue flag.
he says. He's winning it. Be careful I don't get DQ'd for this one, to be honest.
P7. 2 to go. We need to come in to serve this penalty on this lap.
Oh, brilliant. So I didn't even serve my penalty because I stopped.
Box in 430 metres. One more lap to go. 100 metres. 50 metres. It exits clear.
Hello Harris, my man, how you doing? We're having a bit of a shocker for our first race of the evening. We've had a drive-through. We got killed at the start. I committed some murdering. well, we made it to the checkered flag without getting disqualified. It was a close run thing.
P7, that's the end of the race.
And still
Never
finished
mind.
P7, which is frankly ridiculous. We can go back and have a look at the start and see what happened. Pshing! How far back did he come? Oh, quite a long way back. No, I mean, like, if we go... Yeah, he braked way too late. Go to onboard it? Yeah, I can go to onboard. It's quite hard to see your braking markers at this point. Yeah, he never really hit the brakes hard enough, but there we go. Anyway, that was a shite race. The results are in, and they say 49 rating and a load of safety rating in the bin. Horrific. Anyway, let's go and do another one. It's fixed next. Oh, that's Lizzie talking to the guinea pigs, not me. How is everyone today anyway, alright? Yeah, there's not many people racing this week, Liam. I think everyone's doing Watkins Glen practice. And then... Oh, you're talking about the guinea pigs. Yes, sorry. Harris, you should definitely renew iRacing, and then you should come and do some endurance races with us. You won't be Chicagoing, Liam. Oh, Saturday is the next one. Harris, we're doing Watkins Glen 6 hour, but you know. Yeah. So if I what do I want? This. So if we get a series results, right? I mean, we're like 1 split, 2 splits. Like no one's racing it this week. You think first week of the season it'd be rammed. GT4's Autumn Park. I haven't actually looked what else is on this week. Out of the stuff that I race, yeah, GT4's Autumn Park. SimLab at Road Atlanta, that'd be a lot of fun. Do love a bit of Charlotte Roval. GT3's at Lime Rock. Jesus. That sounds horrific. Mazda Advanced at Okayama. Be quite a lot of fun. Yeah. If they did run Spa, it would be rammed. Like the oh, clears Okayama as well. Cool. So yeah, it's basically like the first few weeks are pretty mental. Like Chicago, Panorama, Road Atlanta, and then Spa. Then Watkins, Donington, VIR, Jerez, don't own that. Road America, Gilles Villeneuve, don't own that. How do I not own Donington? I could have sworn I bought Donington. There we go. Silverstone Legacy, for some unknown reason, no idea why. And then Suzuka. Yes, Harris, Mazda Advance allows using setups, that is correct. Boogler, I would, yes. Road Atlanta is a great Porsche Cup track. Actually, Mount Panorama is as well, if you know it quite well. Watkins is good. Donny have not driven it on. VAR is alright. Road America, it's not bad. The run out of the season is a bit boring, to be honest. All the best tracks at the first sort of 5 weeks. Sorry, Stews. Yeah, I don't know why I don't own Donington. I can't. That seems odd. I mean, I've got a bunch of iRacing credits, so I've got $20.50, so I should probably buy something. Right, I'm gonna be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's a new fastest lap for Di Monza, 1:27.80.
I am back. Yeah, agreed. Once you get into the flow at Bathurst, it is very cool. Sorry, I can't. It's too hot to practice. I'm just going to chill till the race starts. Let's watch someone else driving. You could buy a track limb. Controversial. There's some good ones to buy. Which ones have you not got? VAR is probably not a bad one to get good at as well, because you do get GT3s and stuff there occasionally. Yeah, and Boogler, me and who I can't remember who said they were up for it, but there's a few of us, a couple of us at least, who decided to tackle the Bathurst 1000 in the V8 supercar in, I think it's September. I mean, what can possibly go wrong with that? So that'd be fun. It'll be interesting basically because it'll be full of Aussies, so we'll get absolutely smashed by everybody. Yeah, same as this car. Hyper octane. Call you hyper octane. It's weird if I call you Harris because people won't know who I'm talking to. Hyper octane, yeah, because yeah, this car's the same. Like no ABS, no TC or ESP, so. Which is kind of good practice for the supercar, but the V8 supercar locks up a bit more. Like it's easier to lock the rear diff on a downshift than it is with this, and basically spin the rear around. This is a bit more forgiving on the downshift. Like in the V8, you really need to, you need to blip the throttle on the downshift. Otherwise, if you get it wrong, it just puts you in the bin. Yeah, the cup car has no ABS, no TC, so it's a bit of a handful. So in real life, there's two versions of this car. There's the
fastest lap for Schwenk,
cup car, which is like this with no traction control or ABS, and then the endurance cup car does have ABS but doesn't have traction control, I think, or it might be the other way around. But that's the one they use for endurance racing. It's basically the same car, I think they just turn it on and off, and that's in real life. In iRacing, there isn't a version of this car with any TC or ABS, but I think in Assetto Corsa Competizione, they have both versions. Okay, Liam, so this, wouldn't recommend buying. I mean, I really like it, but it's just never going to come up in anything. Legacy Silverstone, I mean, I don't know why, although Legacy Silverstone is probably 50p, isn't it? I imagine it's really cheap. I've not looked, I'll have a look later, but it can't be, surely can't be much. Jerez, yeah, I don't know, I might buy it. Legacy System up come with those springs. Road America's probably out of those. I would say it's probably worth buying Road America because that does come up in a lot of series a lot of the time, and actually it's quite a good circuit. So that race that me and Stu did in the Nissan, I'm really hoping they run again next year. That was awesome fun. Yeah, Porsche Cup's been at Road America several times. I'm pretty sure GT4's been at Road America a couple of times. It's definitely a good circuit to have. So yeah. I said about Willow Springs. I mean, I'm going to buy Willow Springs, right? Because I want to see the 3D grass. Yeah, I think the Road America 500 was a big hit, Boogler. You're right. I think people just you don't know if you're a real cheese person. You do need to be into your real cheese. at Road America. If you're into your fake cheese, it's not the circuit for you. You need to be a real cheese kind of guy. Which is ironic, being as American cheese is pretty tragic. You know, I mean, on a world cheese scale, if such a thing existed, if countries were rated by the quality of their cheese, which I think actually should be a new international rating of how good a country is based on the quality of its cheese. But anyway, France is probably at the top. I think we can all agree the French are pretty good at mouldy milk.
126, 61.
I'd like to think we're pretty good at cheese these days. I reckon we'd be in the top 10 of cheese producing countries. I'm pretty sure America would be bottom. I mean, India has paneer, and that's better. It's not even really a cheese, and that's better than American cheese. Let me know in the chat what countries you think deserve a decently high cheese rating. Yeah, Kraft cheese slices, yeah, right, but yeah. Oh, there's no such thing as too much cheese. That is correct. Yes, it's impossible to have too much cheese, unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case too much cheese will probably mean you drowning in your own liquid poo. But other than that, oh, Somerset Brie is better than French Brie. Yeah, no, I'm. You won't get any disagreement from me with that. Best British cheeses. Stinking Bishop is a great British cheese. I mean, obviously, if you're not a fan of pungent cheeses, maybe not the best one for you. Do like a bit of Stilton, quite a Christmassy cheese, but I do like a bit of Stilton. Again, that's what else do we do? Well, obviously cheddar. I mean, that's a British invention. Good old mousetrap. Yeah, Stinking Bishop, amazing cheese. Quite like Cornish yard. Yeah, see, I've triggered Mrs. Horn. Mrs. Horn is a big cheese fan. Yeah, see, now I like hot blue cheese on things. Mrs. Horn, not a fan. Likes blue cheese, has to be cold on the biscuit, not hot. But yeah, see, I really like a nice thin slice of Stilton in a good burger. Proper good. Cornish Yarg is another good British cheese. It's quite a hard, if you don't know, it's quite a hard white cheese with nettles wrapped around the outside. I've come back to cheese talk. There's some good cheeses in Derbyshire, right, Stu? You can't do mouldy cheese then. Well, yeah, there's a mouldy cheese is a state of mind. You have to embrace the penicillin within your cheese. Feels bad for you. They wouldn't sell it in the supermarket, right? And then like then you go to France and you go into like a 7-Up or not a 7-Up, it's a drink, 7-Eleven or whatever. And they always have like those chilled fridges full of just the best cheeses. Now I just want cheese and a bottle of wine. Maybe that's what I should do for next week's. Wait, are we doing any French circuits? We're not, are we? I mean, we're doing Gilles Villeneuve, and he has a French name. I could do like a cheese and wine night, sim racing night, with that one. No, I'm going to drink port and sim race. That's far too strong. You can't have it in smaller glasses. Drink port by the pint. That's true, Boogler, could do that. But I think I'd rather go with the cheese and pear cider. Yeah, that's a good shout. What else? So if we went for like, oh, this is going so off topic. But right, we could have like a. I have no idea what an Australian cheese would be. There's a question for another Discord to ask. Yeah, Road America hat is a good shout, Stu. So Spa, I mean, you can definitely have some Belgian cheese, no, more American cheese. Donington, we'd have a nice Derbyshire cheese. You know, there's no Dutch race circuits in the schedule this year. It's all in America. What about Japanese cheese? I don't really know what the Japanese do with cheese, thinking about it. Are you big cheese eaters? They have cream cheese. Yeah, they do put cream cheese in sushi, don't they? Don't we know? And sandwiches. You Belgians do enjoy a good cheese. I can't think off the top of my head what a famous Belgian cheese is, but I've had some very good moules frites in Belgium with cheese in the sauce.
The leader has just done a 126.
Come to think of it, never really had a bad meal in Belgium. Well, we're about to qualify. Probably should stop talking about cheese and remember that I was supposed to be driving a race car. Monk cheeses, yeah. You also do beer very well in Belgium. Particularly dark ales that are insanely alcoholic. Yes. The Japanese suffer with widespread lactose intolerance. Well, there is our good fact for the evening. I did not know that. I wonder why that is. That's interesting. I wonder if that's because they have a culture of not having dairy anyway. Because if you think about it as a culture, I can't really think of much dairy within Japanese cuisine or drinks, to be honest. So if they don't really dig dairy, then that would make sense that they're intolerant, whereas we stuff that crap down our throats constantly from birth, basically, off the nipple in your coffee, kind of thing. It's probably too much information. Stu's old beyond his years. He's like Yoda of sim racing, or he's like Yoda of racing in general. Well, we might actually do some sim racing in a minute after 15 minutes of talking about cheese. Grand Prix Legends, that was a game and a half. Right, I guess for this race, really, we want to try and improve on on a drive-through and nearly getting disqualified. Oh, is there? Maybe that's a shout for the next, when we ever get round to it, that next Emery community race. To do that in Assetto Corsa. I need to get more Assetto Corsa stuff. Just be faster. Wow. It's easier said than done, I think. Huh. I do like a bus stop, if I'm honest. Like, I love the bus stop at Watkins Glen. And I love the bus stop at Daytona, although it's not really called the bus stop anymore, is it? It's called something else, but everyone calls it the bus stop. Right, I tell you what, we'll try and improve on quali as well, because that was pretty dismal last time.
All clear, push now. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So if you wanted to invade Japan then, all you'd have to do is put milk in their water. they'd all be pooing themselves so much that you would be able to take over their country. If you were that kind of nephrous person that you would think that was a good idea. For God's sake, I knew that was happening. Take that milk and food. Oh, yeah, Hyper, I'd forgotten your good lady, Mrs. Octane, which is a great name, and she should definitely be known as Mrs. Octane from now onwards, because that sounds like some sort of superhero, is of the land of the rising sun. Well, there we go, there's a question. Is she lactose intolerant? Oh my god, I should stop thinking about poisoning entire nations from their intolerances and setting a lap time. Lap 2's the fast one anyway. Even if you have got a bent car, not that it make much difference at my pace whether the car's bent or straight, to be honest. I am stuffing this up quite spectacularly. Let's give up on Collie and start from the back. Well, new damage model. There we go. Look at that. Looks great. Stop invading other countries and setting a lap time. No, that is absolutely true. That's what I should have done, and instead I've ended up just ruining my quali. But never mind. We'll start from the back and just see what unfolds in front of us. I've decided that this season I'm going to stop tryharding and just, have some fun. And to hell with iRating, safety rating, or whatever. Which means probably loads of sends and probably an iRacing holiday. For a couple of lap 1, 2 on Carnage, yeah. To be honest though, the 7th place in the first race will actually do quite well for points in the championship. I still don't know how points work. Stu, this is something you probably read all about. Presumably you get more points based on the split number you finish in? Or is the points based on the position you finish in and the strength of field? I really have no idea how it works. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So even if it was a single split low soft and you came first, you still wouldn't get as many points as if you finished first in a multi-split race where the soft was high. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I managed to break that. No, Nicholas, what have you done? Oh, for God's sake. There we Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. That's why the Aussie guys coordinate their V8 races so that they're all racing together in the same races so that they get the high championship points. I mean, I got quite a high rating compared to most people in this split, so we're probably going to start like P7 anyway. Nearly there. 50 seconds to go. Thirty seconds to go. I need to fix my stream because I did have like a counter that had how many people were watching, but it appears to be broken. Right, let's do it. Where did we end up? 7. Oh, that was good. That was a good prediction. Right, so let's try and not screw this one up. Cheers, Boogler. Oh, I forgot to set my left and right up. I think a few people are starting from the pits. No track map, because I think that Caps, he hasn't updated his track map for this new release of the circuit, which is a bit annoying. But you know, his country is currently invading another country, and therefore there are issues with him getting stuff done. It's not his fault, his country is invading another country, just to be clear.
7th position. The track temp is 27. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Floor it.
Right, I've got 4x already.
Nice one, Nick. Good start.
P1 has absolutely bolted.
P4.
On your left, clear left.
That was unintentional. I don't even know what happened there. Like, he kind of opened the steering a bit. Pretty quick through that bit. Probably should stop smacking the walls.
The leader has just done a 131, 127. Well done, Nick. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P3. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 131, 159.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
The next car is Lambert. That's a new fastest lap for Hill, 129.81. The guy behind has just done a 129.87.
Like, the pack is catching. This is not good.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap to Lambert ahead is now 0.8. Fastest lap for Hill, 128.27. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Come on, we can have this bastard. The block behind is now 0.9. Your lap time was at 1:30.87. Okay, Nick, you're reeling Lambert in. The gap is 0.14.
There's nowhere to pass. That's the problem.
E3. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. New fastest lap for Hill, 1:28.17. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, Nick, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
Problem is with a mistake past you is that he's just going to take me off.
fastest lap for Hill, 127.95.
Give him his credit, he is soaking up the pressure.
Gap to Gay, behind is now 0.7. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. The gap to Lambert in front is now 0.36. Losing time here, man. We need to pass him.
Left side. Hold your line, clear left.
Okay, Nick, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 9 laps remaining on this tank.
Left side, clear left.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
Who's the Adam Lambert?
B5.
Oh right, yeah. Oh man, probably not. I mean, Liam, you teed him up and he knocked it down. That was a good team effort.
The gap to Bond ahead is now 3.5. Well done, Nick. Good pass. Eyes front. Keep it coming, man. This is great. P4. Your last lap time was at 1:30.32. The gap to Bond behind is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
Cheers, Liam.
Now 2.7 seconds. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
Oh, it's on in front. No, maybe not.
Okay, Nick. The next car is Lambert.
Oh, a bit of a skid.
Two laps left.
On your left. Clear left.
If I was on triples, I could have done the old over-under, but from that part of the circuit, I had no idea where the apex was.
The gap to Lambert ahead is now 0.9.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Well, how did he make that stick? Good effort.
That's a new fastest lap for Hill, 127.49.
On your left, clear left.
Oh, I had to stick my nose down on the last corner, didn't I? Whew.
P4, okay, it's over. Good drive.
Holy moly, that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh. Did I click the wrong one? Or was he already left? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's a shame that he bugged out earlier. I wanted to say thanks for a good race. But yeah, that was, I don't know if there's anything worth watching on lap 1. Did we have an incident in lap 1? Oh, we went up a few places. Let's have a quick look at the start. What do we want? Oh, far chase. So yeah, this guy was pretty savvy, right? Because I was trying to go down the outside there, and he was having none of it. He run me up the wall. Then what happened here? So, oof, yeah, that was a big old shunt. And then I divvied up my braking there a bit. So like one of the scary things is when you see people doing this in front of you, right? This silver car in front of us. What you're really worried about is them bouncing off the wall and then coming straight back across in front of you, because basically you're committed at that point. And there's nothing you can do. Yeah, I agree, Liam. Yeah, he didn't have the pace, but he knew he was quick where he needed to be, and his car positioning was good. He was getting some really good drive out the corners. I could get alongside him in some of the corners, and then he'd get such a good exit that I just couldn't get the move done. It's a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, if we skip forward to some of those, let's see if we can see a good example. I mean, I was judicious use of headlights at one point because I was just like, come on, man. The guys behind us are seriously catching us. We got to go. Oh yeah, like here. So yeah, if I hadn't caught his rear, then I'd have been past. But because I just tapped him, that held me back. There was a few other places I got alongside him as well. It was a lot of fun though. I was trying to work out like where can I get past, where have I got a bit more speed, where can I get an overlap that he'll have to bail out of. But he was really committed. He wasn't. Yeah, like I think just back there. Yeah, I think that was my best opportunity as well, mate. So here, here I was trying to get it done. So I was like, he'd brake late. I thought, right, I can brake early. I've got alongside him. But the problem was, you need to like make the apron, because now I've got a shallow entry. And again, because I'm not on triples, I'd have driven him out a bit wider, but I couldn't really see him. So I've made the apex. But because I've gone in shallow, I can't get as good an exit as he has. And he just gets on the throttle here. And he just pulls away. There was a few more cases of that. And then the guy behind us caught up, at which point I was just like, right, come on, we got to go. Otherwise we're going to get shafted from behind. Yeah, that's why I think I tapped him there. Then I locked up badly there. But like you can see the pace difference. I locked up badly, I lost loads of time, and within 3 corners I was back on his boot lid again. But that just shows you, his racecraft was good. Again, I got alongside there, but I just couldn't make it work. And yeah, I was quite happy. I was quite aggressively defending this one. So I saw this guy coming across for the overlap, and I was like, nope, not having that, buddy. And then I think I stuffed it up in a minute. Yeah, there. Celebi. Anyway, that was a race. That was pretty good fun though. What's that done for the old racy results? So we gained a bit of safety rating. We gained a chunk of iRating. We're back over 1600 for the first time in a little while. It's not bad. We'll have one more go at the open race, right? Because it's a Tuesday night. I don't think I've got a 9 o'clock meeting, but Celebi. So let's join up for the 10:45 open race. Cheers, Boogler. I guess you're heading off to hit the hay. One of the joys of working from home is I don't have to get up early anymore, which means I can kind of do some slightly late night racing. Quite how people like Emily race until like 1 o'clock in the morning and then go to bed and then get up and go to work the next day. I've got no idea because I wouldn't. Youth, actually, is probably the answer to that question. Youth and exuberance, of which I have little these days. Oh! Now that, Liam, is a good shout. I can't because it's... can I do that when it's loading? Yes, if I go to... series results. So if I do that split, championship points, 77 for a win. 187, oh, there you go. Man knows it. I'm going to skip off and make a coffee in a second, but what we can do is if we go to our lovely little iRacing bot playground, and the background music playing country and western at this circuit, amazing. Right, if we do championship, what do we just do? Fixed. Season 23, season 3. Go. NASCAR gun and NASCAR, yeah. I don't know if the bot's going to be up to date just yet, but I'd be interested to see what it's done. Alright, sent the request. It's taking its sweet, sweet time. While it's doing that one, we could always give it the old driver request. Oh no, I think the bot might be sleeping. Actually, it must be because it's not put an iRacing result in either for today. So I'm guessing I shall have to go and speak to the man to find out if it's down. Or we can look on his... Where's the Discord for the bot? Bug reporting. Apparently the bot is having some downtime because it's struggling with the new season, but Rob is on the case. Sad, but there we go. Right, sim racing. What are we doing? We're going to do another race. I'm going to go quickly make a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Even bots need a holiday, exactly. Would you believe it? Ba-dum-tsh. I need to press my unmute button before I talk. I'm back. How are you all doing? I have coffee. Oh, it's a very dark screen. 19 registered. This is going to be a quite... How long have we got? 5 minutes to go. Oh, we've got more of our NASCAR music. Yeehaw. Yeah, 19 registered, so that's going to be a single split race. This should be intriguing, to say the least.
That's a new fastest lap for Wood, 127.59.
I love how, because this circuit has no night lighting at all, it looks like these cars are racing in some sort of zombie apocalypse where everybody's dead. Because there's not a single light on any of the buildings. It's completely dark. None of the traffic lights work. It's just cars driving around in a completely dead city. It's a bit weird they chose to have it at night, to be honest. Anyway. A couple of minutes to go. Please remember to like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, you probably have. I think I pretty much know everyone who's in chat. But, you know, if you're watching, you're not talking in chat, do talk in chat. Subscribe to the channel, because you'll get more overweight man with a beard doing sim racing, drinking coffee. And our next stream will be Saturday. It's easier on the CPU if there's no light. That is absolutely true. And yeah, on Saturday our next stream will be attempting the 6 hours of Watkins Glen in a BMW M4 GT3. Oh, imagine rain at night. Liam, it's going to be mental. If it ever comes. Will it ever come? That's the question. So when did we start our iRacing journey? Was it the beginning of 21? So we're just over 2 years in, and rain's been on the coming soon since way before we started. But I really need. I don't know if you've tried. Well, no, you won't have tried Watkins because you don't like it. I need to. I need to add Watkins Glen and go and give it a drive to see what the sort of next gen style graphics look like, or what the shrub looks like. A few people have said it's like it looks really amazing, like it doesn't look like it's iRacing. No Watkins Glen. Duh. Willow Springs. That's what I meant. I need to go and race. I need to go and download Willow Springs and race that just to see what it looks like. Because yeah, a lot of people said it's like it doesn't look like iRacing. It looks so different. It'd be interesting to give it a go. I'm up to 20 registered in this session, but it's still with 2 minutes to go. It's going to be a single split. I use the Gran Turismo model for Willow. So YouTube decided to serve me up some Willow Springs related content. So basically, because I'd watched a couple of videos of people trying out the iRacing version, YouTube obviously decided that what I really wanted to see was some more Willow Springs stuff. And one of the videos it gave me was a track guide for Willow Springs that someone had recorded in real life. So like a real life track guide for people who are going to be doing track days and stuff there. And I don't know, this video is quite old, like maybe 12, 13 years old. But it felt like the footage was even older than that, and that it had only been uploaded to YouTube at that time ago. But the interesting thing was it had clearly rained a bit at Willow Springs or something, because it was green, which was very weird. But there's a lot of greenery in the shrubbery, which just looked really odd from it always being very arid in sim. Horse Thief track guide. There was a few people moaning in the comments that the Horse Thief mile's not on there. You're not the only one. I think the problem with Willow Springs is that the different layouts aren't different layouts of the same track. They're literally different tracks next to each other. Because I think they even have like separate pit buildings. I'll have to have a look on Google Earth. The night lighting in this game is really weird sometimes. This looks very odd, like some sort of volcano has gone off in Chicago. For a more recent edition, this track looks really rubbish, like graphically, because all of the off-track stuff just looks really poor. But it is one of my favourite circuits to drive. There we go. Oh, this is riveting for you all. Only 30 seconds ago till qualifying. Racer clock, indeed. Da, 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 6 seconds to go. It'd be interesting to see what the old soft looks like. I reckon it's gonna just be one split. I should have gone out in practice, shouldn't I, to check, but yeah, it is 24 max. I didn't see how many it said at the end. It was like 21 or 22. You are not being scored. Does that mean it's not gone official?
Exit looks clear. All right, Nick, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
That was very nearly a wall smoosh.
P3.
Oh, I forgot to put my overlays back on. That is not it. We tried. That was a bit of a too late a turn into there. Let's remember to put caps back on again then. Yeah, single split.
Fastest lap for Wood, 126.85.
Single split. Miles Stein is a bit quick for a 783 rated iRacer. A 129.2. One suspects that is some sort of Smurf account. Dan Wood's doing pretty good at the top there, beating two 3k drivers and a 2.5k driver. Yeah, single split. This is going to be a toughie, I think. I got told off in training for not running it close enough to the wall. I try. It's really hard on a single screen to know how far off the wall you are. Indeed, the objective does remain the same. There's some like really odd iRating because it's single
That's the
split.
end of the session.
There's some really
P14.
weird iRating predictions from the overlay. Like the guy above me is only losing 1, and the guy below me is only losing 2, but I'm losing 26. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, we did alright with fuel in the last race. I think I'm just using the, yeah, I'm just using the Apex setup. There's some tasty iRatings in here. It's like a 4.5 or 4.6, 4.7k.
17 laps. The track temp is 23. The air temp is 22 Celsius. Okay, Nick. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Floor it. Green, green, green.
Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Good start.
What?
On your right. Clear right.
I have no idea what's going on. This race is carnage. I'm at 8x already and I've not even done a fucking lap.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. E7. leader's just done a 126.47. You've just done a 128.73.
Whoa, that was very nearly dead.
The leader has just done a 125.90. The gap in front has increased to 1.4. That was a 127.51. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Gap to King behind is now 0.6. The leader's just done a 125.75. Sixth place. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Alright Nick, don't let this guy distract you.
Too deep.
Now, bollocks, see if you can get him back.
To be honest, I'm not that fast. He's like a 4K driver, and I think he was going to get past me anyway, so... I'd rather he did it through me just going a little bit deep than me getting into a tussle with him and getting punted off.
Seventh position. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The outer king ahead is increasing. It's now 2.0. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. That lap time was 1:27.04.
I was just getting too carried away with my pace then. I had a really good pace and I just got too carried away. Pushed it too hard thinking I could do a 26. Yeah, let's chase Mr. 2K.
The outer wood ahead is now 2.6 seconds. P8.
What a circuit, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's just so satisfying and challenging.
E7. That lap was at 1:27.77. Right, the guy ahead of us is Wood.
want to try and avoid bonking the wall quite so much halfway.
We're at the halfway point. We think about 8 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was a 128.45. The gap behind is now 7.1 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Your lap time was 128.05. Okay, Nick, you're reeling wood in. The gap is now 1.1 seconds. Yellow flag. Okay, Nick, the next car is wood. Yellow flag.
I think wood is too good. The gap's yo-yoing around between 2 and 1 second.
Gap to wood in front is now 1.9 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, he's pulling away a bit now. To be honest, I'm not going to cry about coming 7th in this split.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, we've still got a few more laps to go, so I think.
Alright Nick, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
That's lucky, there's 4 laps to go. So an 8-second gap behind me. So I think now it's just a case of not pushing it. Just bring it home now.
Yellow flag.
Every lap, who's the yellow flag
Second
in
position.
Someone is not enjoying that corner because every lap that's a yellow flag. Stuff that up.
The gap to Wood ahead is now 3.9. Jacobs is closing you down. The gap has come down to 6.8 seconds. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Oh, they parked from the outside, I didn't see them there.
Yellow flag.
Oh yeah, what are we just sitting there for?
Two laps remaining. Only 2 laps of fuel left. Yellow flag. Caution.
Need to stop doing that.
One more lap to go. This is the last lap of fuel. Okay, Nick, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Yellow flag.
Oh. One away from a drive-through.
E7. There's the finish. Well done.
Nearly through it all the way at the end. Yeah, that was pretty rubbish. That was an interesting race, but I did my usual thing of just really badly going off a boil at the end. Use my instant points to perfection. Not really. I shouldn't have crashed into a wall at the end, is what I shouldn't have done. Guess we can, if I go to my account, can I see where I am in the... No, it was series stats and standings, there we go. So 59th in open. Out of, God knows, it was done. Oh, 98. Where's my mouse pointer gone? Wait, what? Oh, that's practice. Shite on the old safety rating, but yeah, it was a decent gain in the old safety rating, and I got a chunk of championship points there, 76. Happy days. Looking forward to Bathurst next week. Well, Liam, I think you're the only person left watching, so thanks for sticking it out to the end. I will see you on Saturday for some GT3ing at the Glen. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye.